Welcome, my Blessed Beyond Sense team. Tonight's training is all about our join special that we have going on and the art of sponsoring, recruiting, whatever you want to call it. I personally like to call it sponsoring because I don't like to recruit anyone. Okay, we're not like a cult or anything like that. So I like to call it sponsoring because that's what we do. We are helping them through the process. So it's September right now, September 2022. So if you are watching this video a few months from now or a few years from now, just know that this meeting is specific for September 2022. Now, occasionally Cincy will do these join specials. They're always different. They're not always the same. So this month they are doing a $22 join special. Kind of an odd number, I know, but they are offering the opportunity to join Cincy for $22. So not only are they discounting the starter kit, well, it's not the entire full-size starter kit that a consultant would typically get. It's a much smaller kit, but it has everything they need to start their Cincy business. So we'll talk about that in just a second. But not only have they discounted it and made it more affordable for people to join Cincy, but they're also including a full-size warmer. Now, usually when they do a join special that is this low of a price, it's always just a mini warmer, but they are including a full-size warmer now, and the warmer itself is valued at over $22. So literally, they're basically getting the warmer for free because they're getting all of their other business supplies as well. Okay, it's a win-win, right? And we are in the season where we see hyper growth, not only with sponsoring, but also with sales because of the Harvest collection that just released. The holiday collection will be releasing. We've got Hocus Pocus that's about to release, all of the Harry Potter stuff, Cinderella Castle redemptions. So like, it's just crazy in Cincy land right now. So it's a super exciting time to be a Cincy consultant. So why not share that with other people who love Cincy? So like I said, a $22 join special. So literally for $22, how many of us blow $22 frequently? I know I do. I can go in Walmart, Target, the Dollar Tree, and I can blow $22 very easily. But someone could take that $22 and use it towards this business and completely change their life. When I joined on a discounted kit. Matter of fact, it is September 7th right now. Tomorrow, September 8th, is actually my 2-year Cintiversary. So I will be with Cincy for 2 years come tomorrow. But I joined on a discounted kit too, and I can't tell you the ways that this opportunity has blessed my life. For those of you who have been doing it a while, even if you've only been doing it a short while, hopefully you have seen how Cincy can be a blessing. And we want to share that with others. Okay, there is enough business to go around. There are enough customers out there looking Cincy that we can share. We shouldn't be selfish and not want to recruit because we're scared we're going to lose customers and things like that. So we're going to dive into that a little bit more here in just a second, but I wanted to talk about everything that comes in that $22 kit. Yes, it's not as big as the full-size $99 kit, but it literally comes with everything somebody will need to start their Cincy business. So they're getting a full-size warmer. It's the same warmer that comes in the standard kit. It's the classic curve warmer. They're going to get a wax bar. They're going to get sample packets of the laundry products, the body products. I'm not sure if they're going to get pet or not. I can't remember right off the top of my head. They're going to get testers. Now, they're not going to get a full-size set of testers, but they're going to have enough testers to get those scents under people's noses. And it's going to be the most popular scents we have right now. They're also going to get a quick start guide, which is going to get them up and running and give them all the tips and tricks that they need to kickstart their business. and they're going to get 5 catalogs. So they already have everything they need to start working as soon as their kit comes in. They have everything they need to have a party. Really, that's what Scentsy is. When you take away all of the fluff and all the extras, Scentsy is wax and warmers. Okay, that is what we started with. That is what Scentsy is known for. That is how we were founded, with wax and warmers. So you can sell this opportunity. You can sell the products with just a wax and warmers and your testers and your catalogs and things like that. So literally, they have everything they need for $22. And you know what I like to say to people? I like to ask, when's the last time you spent $22 and you don't even know where it went? Happens all the time, right? $22 could literally change someone's life. If you talk to any of our SSDs or people that have been with the company for a while, they can tell you the same thing. Their life has changed drastically since they said yes. But all it takes is saying yes, giving it a try. And guess what? If it doesn't work out, or if they start and they decide that it's not really for them, guess what? They haven't lost out on anything. Okay. $22. We would blow that away anyways, right? But there's a chance that it literally could change their entire life. So let them know that they're not held to any kind of crazy contracts. They're not going to have to return their kit or anything like that. If they get it and try it and they decide it's not for them, there's no big deal. Okay. Nothing's going to happen. Or if they just want to buy or join just to buy for themselves. That's how I got started. I joined strictly with the idea that I was not going to sell. I was not going to sponsor. I just wanted to get paid back on my own purchases. And guess what? I fell in love with the business. I fell in love with the products, and it turned into something more. So you never know. All right. So you might ask yourself, well, who am I supposed to be sharing this opportunity with? And the answer is everybody. Share it with everybody. So I encourage you to share it on all of your social media platforms. I encourage you to talk about it. I encourage you to bring it up in conversation, even though that's not always the easiest thing to do, or maybe it makes you a little uncomfortable. I challenge you to do that, okay? Because you never know who's listening. You never know who is looking for an opportunity like this. You never know who has been kind of on the fence, but maybe they didn't have the $99 to join. So, but they can afford $22. Okay. So share it with everyone. Don't be afraid to let people know that you're a Scentsy consultant. Let them know that you love the business and you want to share it. Guess what, guys? Other people don't pay your bills. Other people, shouldn't have a say in how you live your life. So who cares what they think, right? If they are judging you based on something that brings you joy, something that you are doing to better your family and yourself, guess what? You don't need those people anyways. Okay. So don't be afraid or ashamed, and don't try to hide it. Post it, girl. If you want to post it, if you want to talk about the products, if you want to talk about the join opportunity, go for it, because the only one holding you back is yourself. So post it and forget everybody else, right? All right. So share it with everyone. Don't discount anyone. I am very guilty of this. It's something that I am constantly working on. Somebody will pop up in my mind and I'll think, gosh, they would be a great Scentsy consultant. But I'm like, she's got like 4 or 5 kids. They're involved in all these extracurricular activities. I don't think she'll have time to do it. You know what? That is me making that decision for her. Or I'm not going to mention the join opportunity to that girl because she has a really, really good paying job. So she probably doesn't need the extra income or want the extra income. Again, I've made that decision for them. Okay. Don't do that. Not everybody joins for the money. Some people join for the sense of community. Some people join just to have something to call their own. Some join to have a break from their kids and their husbands, right? So don't discount anybody, okay? Don't just look at somebody and judge them and think you know that they would or would not want to join, okay? All you have to do is ask. And we like to say, go for the no, okay? The more no's that you hear, it's going to lead you to more yeses. So if I ask somebody if they're interested in joining and they tell me no, and I stop asking, guess what? It's only hurting me. The more people you ask, the more you're going to hear no, but the more you will hear yes as well. Okay. So go for the no. And if somebody tells you no, or if somebody leaves you unread in Messenger, guess what? It's no big deal. Don't hold a grudge. Don't get upset. Just keep on with your life, right? If they want to buy some Scentsy, they'll contact you. Okay. I have people that I've asked numerous times if they were interested in joining or hosting a party. They always tell me no, but guess what? They always come back to me to buy their Scentsy. Okay. They just may not genuinely be interested in those things. They may be perfectly happy supporting you in your journey. Okay. So if somebody says no, don't take it the wrong way. Don't have any hard feelings. Just move on, right? All right. So share it with everyone. Also, share it with your customers who purchase frequently. So do not be afraid to recruit your best customers. So literally, some of my best customers when I started out are now my teammates. At the time when they joined, was I scared that I was going to lose out on sales? Absolutely. Okay. Because obviously, if they are your teammate, they're not ordering Scentsy from you. Okay. So on one hand, yes, you do lose the customer. All right. But on the other hand, you're gaining a teamie. So look at it like this. You have a customer that comes to you, they purchase Scentsy. That is a one-time purchase. You are getting paid off of that person one time. Okay. Off of whatever they buy. Someone who joins your team, and if you're familiar with the compensation plan, you know how this works. If you're not familiar, we've got trainings on that as well. And I encourage you to look up on that. But once you become a leader and start having teammates, guess what, guys? That affects your pay also. So yes, you might be losing a customer, but you're also making it back in your commissions because you are a leader now. Okay. So you're getting rewarded for having teammates. That's a part of leadership, right? Okay. So you're still getting rewarded for having that person, whether it's your customer or your teammate. And let me just throw this out there. I always, always, always like to say this. In our group, in our team, in Beth's team, in Faith's team, we do not sponsor to make more money. We do not sponsor to earn incentives. We do not sponsor to have the highest number on the leaderboard or whatever else. We sponsor because we know that this opportunity can change someone's life. We know that this opportunity is a blessing and can bless people. Okay. Even if they only make $25 extra a month, guess what? That's a tank of gas almost, or it used to be. I don't know if you can really get a whole tank of gas for $25 anymore, but you guys know what I'm saying. All right. So we don't sponsor for the benefit of ourselves. We sponsor to help change someone else's life. We sponsor to share the love of Scentsy and the Scentsy values with other people. Okay. So I don't want you to go out and recruit everybody you can just so that your numbers look good or so that you have a big paycheck or so you can promote. That is not why we do it. And if that's the reason why you are recruiting, you're not going to go very far. Because trust me, your teammates know that if you're not taking care of them, if they are just a number to you, they're feeling that. Okay. They know that. So don't be that person. Okay. Just throwing that out there. I want you to keep this in the back of your mind. If you want to take your business to the next level, whether you're an essential consultant right now or a certified consultant. If you want to take your business to the next level, you have to promote, and you can only do that by sponsoring. Okay, so once you get to certified consultant, you cannot move to the next title without sponsoring, guys. Okay, so if you want big things for your business and you want to see your business grow, and you really need to make a little extra income for your family, the way to do that is to promote. The only way you can do that is to sponsor. Okay, but again, we don't sponsor just to get promotions. There are people out there that would love this opportunity. We just have to find them. Okay. So before I wrap up, I'm going to give you just a few excuse busters that I hear a lot. These were some of the excuses that I gave before I had my first teammate. And let me just say this before I move on. The idea of sponsoring can be scary. It can be overwhelming. It can be terrifying because it's like the unknown. We were talking about it, me and Beth, the other day. People don't realize, or people are very hesitant to sponsor until they do it. And they're like, okay, this isn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Funny quick story. Rachel Harris was the first girl to join my team. And we had kind of a little bit talked about her joining. And then one day, I remember I was out of town for my birthday, and she texted me and she was like, okay, I did it. I joined your team. And I was like, you did what? You know, like I was excited, but I was super terrified because I was like, what do I do? I'm a leader now. I feel like I've got all these responsibilities. This is new to me. I don't know how to do this. I promise you guys, it is not as scary and terrifying as you may think it is. It's not as overwhelming. It's not as time consuming as the ideas that we put in our head. So a few excuse busters for you. I'm too new, or I don't think I know enough about the business. So you are never too new of a consultant to start sponsoring. Okay. You could literally sponsor somebody on day one. And the cool thing about that is you guys can learn together. So as you're learning, your teammates can learn and you guys can learn together. That is what I'm here for. I don't know everything. I don't expect you to know everything, but thankfully that's part of the beauty of Scentsy, is that we have a whole team and a whole group around us, and leaders above us that we can ask for help if we need it. Okay. So don't think that once you sponsor that you are totally alone and you've got to have a team page and you've got to do this and you've got to do that. No, we are in this together. I will help you every single step of the way. A lot of the stuff I've already got in a digital format that literally I can send you a link that you can send to them. Okay. It's as simple as that. Okay. So don't think that you don't have enough knowledge, because guess what? None of us will ever have all the answers. And if we don't have the answers, we can find them. Okay. And again, don't think you're ever too new to sponsor. You can sponsor the moment you hit join. Okay. Another excuse is I'm too busy. This was probably my number one excuse. Sponsoring and being a leader, yes, I will tell you it does come with some responsibility, but it is a very rewarding responsibility, I guess is the best way to put it. But I promise you, I spend way more time overthinking my own business and doing all the things and fluff and things that I probably shouldn't be doing that are just extra that I could cut out in my own business than I do sponsoring or working with my team. Okay. You help set them up for success. You give them the tools that they need, and it is up to them to take those tools and run with it. Okay. You guys know I don't hold your hand every single day. I'm not in contact with you every single day, I'm here if you need me. Yes. And if I don't have the answer, I will find it for you or help you find it or lead you in the right direction so you can find it. But it does not consume me, guys. It shouldn't consume you as a leader. All right. That doesn't mean that you get to sponsor and never talk to that person again. That's not how it works. But I want you to understand that it's not that time consuming. So if you have someone that wants to join your team, don't be afraid that you're not going to have enough time. Or that you are going to let them down. All right. I have feelings sometimes that I let you guys down. That's just who I am as a person. Okay. I'm like that in a lot of areas of my life. But at the end of the day, when you hit that join button, you become an independent Scentsy consultant. Okay. Independent. So it is not your sponsor's responsibility or your upline's responsibility to answer all the questions for you. It is not your sponsor's responsibility to help you run your business. It's not your sponsor's responsibility to host a launch party for you. Those things are optional. It's things that a good leader does do, but it is not something that we are required to do. You are your own business person. Just like anybody that joins with you, they are their own independent consultant. So once you give them the tools that they need, if they don't utilize them, if they don't watch the trainings, if they don't do the first things first checklist, guess what? That's not on you. If they don't do it, that's on them. You can't make them do anything. Okay. So don't have feelings. And I'm talking to myself here. Don't have feelings of letting somebody down, especially if they're not putting in the work to get back the reward. Okay. And last excuse buster is I don't know where to start. I was the same way. Like I said, it's very terrifying and can be kind of overwhelming. But once it happens, and you get into your groove, you know, it's just a part of the business. Okay. It's nothing like overwhelming. It's nothing time consuming. It's nothing that I'm going to lose sleep over. And like I said, you don't have to know all the answers. You help them, you get them started, you let them fly. You're there for them if they need you. Okay. So you don't have to be a perfect sponsor. You don't have to know all the answers. We help you with that. Okay. Us as leaders, especially directors and above, we help you guys with those things. So I'm going to leave you guys with this. I encourage you to go for the no. Don't be afraid to ask. And when you share frequently. I talk about this all the time. A lot of times Facebook will block posts, or with the Facebook algorithm, people don't see it. So if you post it one time and don't post it again, guess what? There's a big chance that a lot of your followers didn't even see that. So post frequently, talk about it frequently, go live if you're comfortable doing that. When you're talking face to face, I encourage you to share. Okay. Not just once, but frequently. We have the whole month of September to share this opportunity with others. This is the perfect time for them to join. Number one, because of all the growth that we've got going on right now and all the amazing products coming out. But Christmas is right around the corner, and who couldn't use a few extra bucks for Christmas, right? We still have a couple of paychecks before Christmas. So if you need to spend it that way, go for it. But I want you to know that as a sponsor, it is so truly rewarding to be a sponsor. When I joined, that was not something that I had any intention of doing. It's not something that I was interested in. I was in the business for myself. I wanted to get paid back on my purchases. That's all I wanted. And then when Rachel and Deandra, she was the second girl to join my team, like just getting to work with them and see them reach their goals. And when I went to check numbers and seeing that they had placed orders or they were having parties, that there's just, and it's so hard to explain. But it's so very rewarding seeing other people's success and knowing that I played a teeny tiny little part in that. They put in the hard work. They're doing the hard work, but I played a little teeny tiny part of that. And it's just so rewarding and it just warms your heart. And when you see someone promote or you see one of your teammates get their own first teammate, or one of your teammates earns an incentive, guys, I just cannot explain to you how exciting that is, that you get to see them blossom and you get to see them change and you get to see them evolve and become more comfortable and confident with themselves. It's just a super tremendous rewarding feeling. So although it was very, very scary at first, sponsoring is definitely my favorite part of this business now. Being a leader is incredible. Being able to share knowledge that I learned, being able to share it with you guys, it's just an amazing, amazing feeling. So don't let your fear get in the way. Share with everybody, never discount somebody or make their mind up for them. But give it a shot, guys. I promise you, you are more capable of doing things that you don't think you can. You are so capable of doing them. So if you've been wanting to sponsor, but you're just really hesitant or don't know where to start, please reach out to me and I'll be glad to give you any words of wisdom I possibly can and help in any way that I can. But it is truly, truly a beautiful thing. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. Good luck. I hope you guys and us as a team, I hope Blessed Beyond Sense blooms and flourishes, because there is room for everybody at our table. We have such an incredible community of ladies on this team, and I can't wait to share that with other people and welcome them into the fold. So anyway, guys, have a good night, and best of luck. Let's have a rockin' September.